This is a 1980 Fender Lead I. I apologize, a 1980 Fender Lead II with lots of battle scars. This fret 18's got a chip on it. Fret 14's got a small chip on it right here. Some fret wear. Usual fret wear right down the G. Original frets all finished in still. Not in bad shape. No buzz right now. Plays well. Serial number E001389 shows that's a 1980 Lead II. However, Lead IIs had two single coil pickups. A Lead I had one humbucker like this. This is set up like a combination between a Lead I and a Lead II, so we're going to pull the pickups out, or pull the pick guard off to see what's actually on the inside here to make sure. Let's get the back of this real quick just for reverb. This is all real wear. If you look at how close this wood is, this is hard as can be. It's also quite heavy. It's a little over 12 pounds. The wood underneath here is perfectly smooth. You could literally take the rest of the paint off if you wanted to have a wood guitar, but it looks so cool like this. All real checking and stuff just from age. Again, 1980, so this is getting there. It's old. I do have one broken string furl right here. It's got to be, what, the B string? Some scratches, of course. Couple. Fender neck plate, skunk stripe. Neck is straight. These old school Fender tuners. This is what's on my 79 Strat as well, which are the safety tuners. Well, the strings aren't in the safety tuners right now. They will be after we clean it up. Nice bone nut, which might need a little adjustment. Looks like it's tilted a little bit to the bass side there. And we're going to take apart these pickups. How this works is a three-way selector switch right here, neck, middle, back, and then in and out of phase is this switch, and those do work. Although it almost sounds like this is a series parallel on this when I was listening to it, but I'm going to open it up and take a look. So this is from a buddy of mine named Eddie, and he was telling me, he's like, yeah, Allan Holdsworth signed this, but it way wore off. But if you look in the video right here, that is Allan Holdsworth's signature right here. Of course, he signed right on the pickguard where it would rub right off the fastest, but it is surely Allan Holdsworth's signature on here. So that's kind of cool. His comment to the owner of this guitar was, man, that thing's a dinosaur. Well, this guitar, unfortunately, outlived Allan, but good one. Okay, now we have some truths getting revealed here. So we do know that this is a, this is when they still gave stamps. Can you see this? E001389 lines up with our headstock right here, and more than likely I might have a body sticker inside here on the inside of the neck. So this was pre-routed for the humbucker and the single coil, even though this is a Lead II. It's probably just two single coils, and this is a mod. And this is a mod that was done years ago. This was a Dimarzio pickup. Dimarzio USA right here. I'm assuming that this is also a matching Dimarzio, although I don't see a stamp on it. I don't see a need to pull it out of there. I can pretty much assume, since it's the same color, same pull pieces, it's probably got it replaced at the same time. I'm not going to pull the whole thing out of there. So it is a set of Dimarzios, and I was correct in my assumption here that as far as our wiring goes, this is our single coil pickup right here. Comes back to this, what was originally just a phase switch. It looks like it is a series parallel switch now, with that wiring then feeding from the series parallel, it will come into the three-way switch on this lead right here, which is the neck selector. Then this one right here goes to this Dimarzio. The Dimarzio has 2 conductors. It does not have 4 for a coil tap built into it. I'm not going to rip anything apart. It does have good CTS pots. These were originally 250s on most of the leads, so that might be 250s on a humbucker. And then the original wiring also is a 0.5 cap there. That's all original. They did have shielding built in right on the pick guard at this point in time. This was a mod. It was probably done around sometime in the 80s. This was purchased in 1990 by the owner that I got it from, and it was not modded since then, but it's been from San Francisco to New York, all over the place. And this is once again signed by Allan Holdsworth. You can hardly see it on here, and I listened to the story, but it is truly signed by Allan Holdsworth. It's barely on there anymore, but looks like he's got a little star at the end of his name, so I don't know if that's indicative. I think Ed's got a picture of a signature from him that he got next to a picture of them together to show his signature. So we're going to put this back together, but before I do so, I'm going to go ahead and clean out the potentiometers and the switches. This appears to be a vintage Dimarzio Super Distortion, which goes on reverb on itself for between 150 bucks and 225 bucks. I'll get the impedance, but the one measured classic is about 12.8 resistance, and I'm looking up the other one still, and I'll get a resistance just from a cord.